Extension. And today we're actually going to be talking about how to weigh our horses and the different methods that may be available to us. Because knowing the weight may be important for medications the horse may need, dewormers, or just even keeping track of how their condition is over time. So one of the easiest ways to weigh a horse is actually using a weight tape, which can be obtained through many of your feed dealerships, co-ops, etc. But when we use a weight tape, we need to make sure that the horse is set up correctly and standing squarely. So for our horse right here, we need to make sure that we get her set up so that the weight is evenly distributed on all four of her feet. So now that we have our horse standing square, we're actually able to use our weight tape. So essentially what we're going to do is bring this around the horse's heart girth. Having a nice quiet horse helps quite a bit. And essentially think about the last hair on her withers on our weight tape. So we're going to overlap, and where the edge of this meets will be the estimate of her body weight. And so for this case, it's 1,158 pounds. Another great way to weigh your horse actually just involves using some string, a measuring tape, and an equation. So the first equation we're going to use, we're going to get two measurements of our horses. So we're going to get her heart girth and her body length, and then we'll show you what to do with those numbers. So the first measurement we're going to get is her heart girth, which is essentially the same measurement we did with our weight tape. So I'm going to put my string here, and this will be my heart girth measurement. The measurement we're going to do is her body length. Now this one I'm going to need an assistant. So Brittany, if you would like to hold our string at the point of Chelsea's shoulder there. And we're going to run the string parallel to the ground, keeping it nice and level, and take it around to the midpoint of her stifle, and that's going to be her body length measurement. So we're first going to measure the heart girth of our horse. So using my assistant, we measure and we have 76 inches. And her body length using this method is 72 inches. So the equation is rather simple. We're going to take her heart girth and we're going to square that, so 76 times 76. We're going to multiply times her body length, and then we're going to divide by 330. And that gives us 1,260 pounds. Actually using a phone app, so we're going to use the Healthy Horse app. This was developed by colleagues at the University of Minnesota. So using the Healthy Horse app, we actually can see we have types of horses available to us. So our mare Chelsea here is actually a thoroughbred. So I'm going to click thoroughbred. And then it's going to ask for some measurements to be put in. So we're going to put in her heart girth and her body length, but we'll also need her height and her neck circumference. Traditional method, again, we need to have her neck circumference. So we're going to take that at the midpoint of her neck. Drawing our string around our horse's neck. Making sure we're at the midpoint. And we'll take that measurement. Our final measurement we need is actually to get her height. Now if you have a height stick, that would be the preferred method, but sometimes you have to improvise. So I'm going to have Brittany hold sort of a level over her withers, and then I'm going to drop a perpendicular line, so to speak, to the ground. And that will be our height measurement. So our neck circumference of this mare is 38 inches. And our final measurement that we need is her height, which is 65 inches. So now we're going to plug in our height, which was 65 inches, her heart girth, which was 76, her body length, which was 72, and her neck circumference, which was 38. And that should then give us our number. So you can see that our string method where we did our calculation gave us our 1,230 pounds. Her actual weight here is 1,236 pounds. And the fun part about this app, it also gives her ideal weight, and she's pretty close, so we're pretty happy with her today.